around so long, been trying this here for years. And I got nothing to show, just coming and slow by it. And if there's a man upstairs, he kept bringing me rain. But I've been sending up prayers, something changed. I think I finally found my hallelujah. I've been waiting for this moment all my life now. My dreams have come true, yeah. I've been waiting for this moment. And it's good to be alive right about now. Woo! Good to be alive right about now. Good to be alive right about now. Yo, hallelujah. Let that bass move, just say yeah. Yo, it's good to be alive right about now. Woo!
I say good, you say morning. Good morning, good morning. I say welcome, you say back. Welcome back, welcome back. I say Jefferson believes, you say Jets achieve. Jefferson believes, Jets achieve. Jefferson believes, Jets achieve. Good morning, Jefferson students, staff, and families. This is Mr. Miller broadcasting from Lincoln Hawk Studio in my basement, and here are your Jet announcements for Monday, May 11th, 2020. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, Mr. Miller Jefferson Jets. Please help me spread the word so we can get as many Jefferson students and families tuned in to the announcements. So, are you going to school with the new way with Google Classroom? Well, we are starting week 6. That's crazy. Week 6 of the new and the only way that school is happening during this time at home. People have said this is weird. It doesn't feel normal, and it is hard. I agree with this for sure, but this is just the new reality. We all have to adjust and do our best. We all miss it. We all miss being at Jefferson, but we can still go to school by participating in all of the things that we have going. We have many things for you to do. We just want you to participate. So here's the deal, Jefferson. We know that almost every Jefferson student now has a Chromebook at home. So if almost every Jetbook has a Chromebook, then the next step is that we want more kids participate in Google Classroom. The number of kids that are in Google Classroom has increased. We are now over 230 kids that have logged into GC. I think this is great, but what about the kiddos that have Chromebooks but are not logged into GC? This is where we need your help. Reach out to your friends. Encourage them to log into GC. More than likely, your friends have a Chromebook. We just need to get them to log in. Tell them about what you're doing. Tell them we are doing Plinko, at-home Jetbucks, at-home Jetbuck raffles, virtual talent show. Maybe they have a Chromebook, but getting internet is an issue. Or if you know someone that needs help getting internet, reach out to them. Tell them to talk to their teachers, and they can guide them to some resources or the right people to talk to. There are very reasonable ways to make this happen. I know there are a couple of students that even drive up to Jefferson and stay in their cars in front of the office, use the school's Wi-Fi, and they check their Google Classroom and the announcements. This is what I call incredible, awesome, unbelievable. Way to go. Once again, I've done some counting. As of yesterday, room 24, Miss McCartney's class, has the most kiddos active in GC. They have 23 Jets. Then 5th grade has the most students active in GC with 48. Way to go, 5th grade. 4th grade's right behind them with 45. And 2nd grade is in 3rd place with 43 Jets active in GC. I think this is good, but we want to see those numbers get even higher. We are now up to 74 Jefferson Jets in my PE Google Classroom. I want this number to be higher too. Come on, Jets, join the PE Google Classroom. I want you to stay active for at least 30 minutes a day. Thanks for joining Isabella from room 21. When you join, I'll give you a quick shout out for joining the PE Google Classroom. And remember, my Google Meet is today, 10:15. I'll be in Google Meet if you want to hang out, talk, see what's going on. We want you to check into your Google Classroom each day. Use the activities, resources, and video lessons that your teachers have created to feed your brains. We do not expect you to work all day long. Just a few hours a day would be incredible. You still have the weekends off from school, but Monday through Friday, we encourage you to do some schoolwork. Your brain needs fuel. We want you to continue to feed your brains. If you are new to tuning into the announcements and you need any help with any of the at-home learning, like Google Classroom, adding classes, joining classes, how to get on Google Meet, where to find the announcements, how do I watch Plinko Live with the Millers, I made another tutorial video that you can watch to help you with any of this. This is different than the first tutorial that I made, which has over 140 views, I think it was. This link for this tutorial will be in the comment section below here in a little bit. School breakfast and lunch meals are available. You can go to any one of the middle schools, Smart, Williams, Sudler, you go to the ASC at JB. You can pick these meals up from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. When you pick up your lunch, you get your breakfast for the next day as well. On Fridays, you'll be getting meals for the weekend as well. Sounds like a great deal to me. Also, if you want to, you can pick up paper packets of activities and resources to use at home. Now for the Jefferson Jet joke of the day. Once again, if you have a joke that you would want me to use in the announcement, share it or email it with me. Okay, here we go. What time is it when the clock strikes 13? One more time. What time is it when the clock strikes 13? Time to get a new clock. Jefferson, today we have birthday twins to celebrate. The first happy birthday shout out goes to Tyshawn Bennett from Mr. Hanrahan's class in room 16. Tyshawn, your birthday twin, and the next happy birthday shout out goes to Jatera Collier from Mrs. Peel's class in room 23. Happy birthday, Tyshawn and Jatera. Jefferson, can I get a what for Walter Jenkins from room 24? What? Walter from Mrs. McCartney's class is getting today's Jefferson at-home shout-out because Mrs. McCartney said that Walter has been working very hard on his ST Math and Lexia. Mrs. McCartney is confident that Walter will finish before summer starts. Mrs. McCartney is extremely proud of you, Walter, and so are we. Way to go, Walter. Stay learning. Oh, Walter, I miss you in your face too, buddy. There's Walter Jenkins' second grade Google Classroom Rockstar shout out page. Walter's a good guy. Walter, I got you on the bonus Plinko list. You will be a Plinko player this Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Hope you tune in. We will continue to recognize students that are rocking the new way to learn at home with Google Classroom. Are you working hard enough to get a student shout out? Speaking of shout outs, if you want to give a shout out to anyone, email Mr. Miller. You could also create your shout out in a Google Doc and share it with me. You can include a picture if you want, along with why you were giving a shout out. This shout out can be about anything. It could be about a video game victory, who the Uno champ is, something fun you're doing at home, anything fun. What did you do for Mother's Day? When you share something with me, look for my Iowa hat so you have the correct name. My email is millerch@davenportschools.org. We will be doing Plinko Live with the Millers on YouTube every Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Plinko players will be students that are earning student shout-outs from the teachers for things they are doing at home. ST Math, Lexia, Google Classroom work, things like that. We will play Plinko for you. You can watch as the Plinko chip falls and the prizes that you win on Plinko will be delivered to your house by the Millers. So I hope we can spread the word and get as many people to tune in on Wednesdays at 5 o'clock. To tune in, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mr. Miller Jefferson Jets. The first two Plinko Live with the Millers were a blast. There were over 200 views for the first time. That included the JetBuck raffle. And the last time I checked, there was over 120 views of last week's Plinko Live. That is awesome. We delivered prizes again Friday, and it was great seeing many of you. I hope this motivates you to keep working hard. I need to get a hold of a few others today to find out their prizes, and we'll make another delivery run with these prizes along with this week's Plinko winners. It'll probably be Friday when we deliver those out. At-home JetBuck raffles have started. It is crazy how many people have earned at-home JetBucks already. How is the at-home JetBuck raffle going to work? How do you earn them? Well, this is what you can do. Number one, Lexia units completion. You get one JetBuck for every unit completed in Lexia. 2, ST Math completion, 1%. Every 1% that you get in ST Math, you get a JetBuck. So if you get 4% done this week, 4 JetBucks. Google Classwork submitted assignments. You get 1 JetBuck for every assignment that you submit, not just do and don't turn in. You got to submit it in order to get the JetBuck. 20 minutes of reading. You get 1 JetBuck for every 20 minutes that you read. You can either do that on Mayan, or you can read something at home, read to your brother or sister, read whatever book you want, and parent verifies it, gets it to your teacher and lets them know, then you get a JetBuck. If you join a Google Meet or an office hours, you get 1 JetBuck for every Google Meet that you attend. Homeroom, music, art, PE, or any others. So at 10:15 today, if you join me, then you get a JetBuck. Prodigy, because some of you are done with some of your ST Math and your Lexia. So if you do Prodigy, you get 1 JetBuck for every unit that you complete. Remember, in order to complete a unit in Prodigy, you must answer the questions to complete it. So make sure you do that part. So how's it going to work? Your teachers are keeping track of this for you. They have a spreadsheet. It's got your names on it. It's got how many JetBucks you have. Each week, they will turn your name in to how many JetBucks you earn into me, and the Millers will write down your name on JetBucks, and we will enter them into the raffle jar for you. We will draw the winners later on in May. All prizes will be delivered to you by the Millers. And I'm thinking, after seeing how many JetBucks have been given out so far, maybe we do this twice. Maybe we do it next Friday and then at the end of the year, because there's a lot. There we go. What are the prizes? Well, I'm working on this, but I'm going to get as many things as I added, but this is the things I can guarantee for sure. We'll have Whitey's winners. I have an H2O Go Limbo water sprinkler that you can use when it gets warmer. Pizza, Candy 3-phase, wireless mouse, and more. So keep tuning in, and we'll be talking about these announcements, about these prizes during the announcements. Breaking news, breaking news. There are many things that have broken my heart about school not happening at school. But one of the saddest things for me was not being able to have a talent show. Well, I have decided that coronavirus can't stop this. So we are going to have a virtual talent show. What? How is this going to work? Well, you will have to record your routine and then share it with me. And I will put all the acts together, and then we'll broadcast the talent show for everyone to watch. So start thinking about what you want to do and start practicing. We will talk again in the coming days and weeks about what you need to submit, how you need to submit this to me, and when you need to submit this to me. But I want you to start thinking, planning, and practicing. Remember, if you're going to use music for any part of your act, make sure it is school appropriate. Now, Jefferson, remember, you don't have to share this with me yet. I just want you to practice. Practice. You can practice recording yourself just to get used to being in front of the camera and stuff, because it is kind of weird. But practice. You don't turn anything in yet. Just practice. Next up on the announcements is 10 Questions With. This has been a fun way for us to get to know these amazing Jefferson staff members. I have learned many new things about my friends since we started this. Today, I have the fabulous Mrs. Hendrickson as our special guest. Mrs. Hendrickson is one of the most caring teachers we have. Let's chat with Ms. Hendrickson. And I had to do this interview, I had to do this one on location. So we had a little fun this weekend. So I had to do a little experiment. All righty, Jefferson, I have the fabulous Mrs. Hendrickson with me this morning. Good morning, Ms. Hendrickson.
Good morning.
All right, the first thing I'm going to have Ms. Hendrickson do is just give her a little bit of history about her teaching career. Ms. Hendrickson, your teaching career.
All right. Well, I started teaching about 15 years ago in South Dakota. Then I taught in Wisconsin, and now, of course, in Davenport. So I've taught in 3 different states, and I have been at Jefferson the past 2 years.
Awesome. All righty, Mrs. Hendrickson. Question number 1 and 2, I'm combining together for 10 questions with. So who are you quarantined with during this time, and what are you guys up to?
Well, I am quarantined with my husband, who is also a teacher, and my 3 younger kids. I have 4 kids, but my oldest is actually stuck in California. Lucky him.
Whoa.
He's been out there since spring break. He went out there to visit his aunt and uncle. And then with everything going on, we just decided to let him stay. So we haven't seen him for a while, since March, but he's loving it.
Wow.
So, so my 3 younger kids, they're in kindergarten, 2nd and 3rd grade. And then we have a bunch of pets too. So it's a very active house.
So you have 3 kids at home, pets, you're teaching online school, and you're helping with online school with your kids.
Yeah, it's a little crazy around here. Crazy but fun.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna say, when I stop by for Teacher Appreciation Day, it looks like you guys have house projects going on as well too.
Yeah, we're just trying to get house projects done, hanging out as a family, just trying to make the best of everything.
Okay, question number 3 is, what do you miss the most about Jefferson?
Everything. I miss the students. I miss the staff. I really miss the morning time with students just popping in to say hello, kids coming in to eat lunch, that one-on-one time. I can't wait to get back.
Yeah, I know the lunch part is a popular thing with many children, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's really nice to have that time just to kind of hang out with the kids and talk to them on a more personal level.
Yeah, absolutely.
I miss that.
Okay, question number 4 is, what is your favorite vacation of all time?
That's a hard question. I have not been on a lot of vacations. The last several years have just been really busy with kids. Last year, my family went to Wisconsin to Smoky Hollow Campground, and the kids had a blast, so it was a good memory for me too. There was a huge pond. We stayed in a cabin on the pond. The pond was full of like inflatables. So all you kids would love it. Like there was like a triangular inflatable. You could climb them up with a huge slide, little boats, toads all over the place. Like they just loved hanging out outside for the weekend and spending most of the time in the pond. So that was a good one.
Fabulous. Okay, the next question I have is, what would be your dream vacation?
Probably a beach like the one that you're on. That looks pretty fabulous. Someday, amazing. Yeah, amazing. Someday I'd like to get to Hawaii or somewhere like that. Maybe just with the hubs, just a little getaway. That would be nice.
Hey, you deserve that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, the next question is, what is your favorite restaurant and what do you like to order from that restaurant?
I would say anywhere that has a good burger, like sweet potato fries. I love like gourmet burgers with avocado, bacon, sweet potato fries with ranch, anything like that would be my favorite. I don't know that I have one particular restaurant that I like. Others.
I have not been there yet, but my parents were there before the whole quarantine there. Have you been to, or have you heard of the Steel Plow?
I've heard of it, but I have not been there either.
My dad said their burger was absolutely amazing, and go hungry because you're going to want to get a shake afterwards as well.
I don't remember that. That sounds really good.
Okay, now the trend at Jefferson is that many of our staff members don't cook. So the next question is, what is your favorite food that somebody in your family cooks or that you cook for the family?
My husband makes a really good steak with this fabulous like Boji's mustard and honey sauce. So that's like my favorite thing that he makes for me. Then he makes roasted potatoes and Brussels sprouts, and I don't know, it's really good.
Sounds delicious. So in the Hendrickson household, is it a 50-50 thing on the cooking, or how does that work at the Hendrickson household?
Yeah, it's 50-50.
50-50. I would assume so when you have 3 kids and you guys have teaching lives and you're busy.
Yeah, we both actually enjoy cooking when we have time.
Love it. Okay, the next question is, would you rather Netflix and chill, play a video game, or read a book?
Right now, Netflix for sure. During the school year, things are so busy. I don't have a lot of time to watch TV. So now that, we're stuck inside, I'm definitely trying to catch up on all the Netflix shows.
Are there any Netflix shows that you are currently watching that you recommend?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
I've been watching American Idol too. It's not on Netflix, but that's been one that I haven't watched for a few years, and that's been enjoyable too. But I think we're just kind of hopping all over the place.
You
have a lot of catching up to do.
You can't get too much away. I'm about 2 episodes behind on American Idol, but I think that actually the at-home part of that has been kind of cool because you hear them sing. You don't hear the crowd and stuff and whatnot. So I think it's actually been kind of cool.
Yes, absolutely. I would 100% agree with that.
Okay, question number 9 is, would you rather have chocolate or candy, and what are some of your favorites?
Chocolate for sure. I like Snickers, any type of candy bar that has like almonds in it or nuts, things like that. Yeah, chocolate.
And then when it comes to chocolate, how do you rank them? Dark, milk, and white. Where do you rank them?
I don't really like white chocolate. Milk or dark, either one.
Dark.
Yeah.
My favorite, and I don't know if you are a fan of this, but it's sea salt, dark chocolate caramel.
Yes.
It's one of my go-tos.
Salt for sure.
One of my go-tos.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last question of the day is, Miss Hendrickson, is what would you like to say to the Jefferson crowd tuning in today?
I just want to tell all of you guys how much I miss you. And, I know I can speak for all the teachers. We all are just really excited to get back and see your faces and give you guys hugs and get back to our normal routine. It's definitely not the same. We think of all of you all the time.
Absolutely. All right, Mrs. Hendrickson, thank you for joining me this morning on 10 Questions With.
You're welcome. Enjoy the beach.
Thanks. Have a fabulous day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Boy, I tell you, that beach was fabulous. What a gorgeous, gorgeous day. All right, Jefferson, the next challenge is, can anybody want to, or does anybody want to, recite the Pledge of Allegiance, record it, share it with me, and I can include this in the announcements. This is not required, but you're more than welcome to do so. Share it with me in Google or email. We will do the same thing for the Jefferson Jet motto. Once again, the fabulous Miss Stacy has volunteered to help with this. So if it's easier for you to share this with Miss Stacy through a text message or on the Jefferson PTC Facebook page, then she can get these to me. Come on, Jets, help me out. Get a pledge or Jefferson Jet video into me or Miss Stacy. All right, Jefferson, let's wrap up our announcements. We are now ready for the Pledge of Allegiance. So, Jets, please stand and join us. Remember, stand tall, stand proud. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the Jefferson Jet motto. We say the Jefferson Jet motto every day. Now we look for those who believe in it. So let's show it, Jefferson. And now I want to hear you say it, Jets. Who are we? We are Jets. We are kind. We are safe. We are responsible. And we are respectful because we are Jets. Once again, if you have not heard it yet today, we miss you. We love you. And we appreciate you tuning in today. Remember, make positive choices. Be kind to each other. Have a marvelous Monday. Stay learning, Jets. Peace. Today's PS22 chorus video is one of the all-time classic songs of all time. If you don't know this song, you're going to know it because it's been around forever and every adult knows this song. Here we go.
Dos, un, dos, tres,
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train, going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. Took the midnight train, going anywhere. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows share the feeling of the smile that you share tonight. Goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching the night. Streetlights, people, living just a fine emotion, hiding somewhere in the someone to sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching tonight. Streetlights, people, living just a fine emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. 2, 3. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlights, people. Don't stop. I want to say to all of you, PS22 choir, chorus, that first of all, thank you for your time. It's hard work, but it is a joy to sing, and it may be a love of your life for the rest of your life. Anybody could do it. You don't have to do it professionally. You can do it in the shower, right? Yeah. But whatever gives you, if it gives you joy, guys, if it gives you joy, enjoy it. It is truly a gift, and so I want to thank you, A. B, we're going to have a great time Saturday, and it's for a wonderful cause, and it's been wonderful meeting you all, and we'll all get a chance to meet each other even further down. This won't be the first time you work with me. Let's do this again, okay?
Nice. See you, Jets. Peace. 10:15, Google Meets with Mr. Miller.